Hey all you PKers, this is me, Roblepk. I know I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm sorry about that. I know I said that I would be posting videos every Wednesday, and I'm trying to figure that out. This is actually going to be posted on a Wednesday, but it's a special video because I got this camera right here. It's a Canon EOS Rebel T6i series camera. Now what's special about this is the camera I've been wanting to get for quite a while to shoot with YouTube and other things, because it's actually a DSLR camera. The lens on it right here, there's a button on here, as you can see. If you press it like this and then you turn it, let's see here, I think it's counterclockwise. Give me a second. There we go, counterclockwise. That's what it actually looks like without that on it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This is not a cheap camera. I will not be detailing the price, but if you look it up online, and I can actually post, not really a link, but I can post what it's called down in the description. I will be anyways, because that's what that's what the video is about. So you guys can look up, guys and girls can look up like how much this camera ranges around, and see for yourself why it's such a good camera. I bought it because of all the specs and everything it's built around. It's just beyond amazing. I also bought it because of this. See, you'll notice it's the back, right? Not anything big time, whatever. Well, you flip this out. That's for starters, for one. And then you can actually flip it around like this. That goes down. You can flip it around back, and you can flip it around like this, and then you can snap it back, and now you can see your screen. The reason why that's a good thing, number one, is because of this. When you're shooting video, see, you can see your screen. But if you turn it around, let's see here, I'm trying to get the right way. See, now I can see my screen whilst I'm shooting video. So the lens would be facing me. So it's good for shooting video, but it's also good for streaming and podcasts and other YouTube stuff. Hence, one reason why I got it. Another reason why I got it is because this camera seems second to none in its class. It's like an advanced beginner, if so you'd call it, and a starter intermediate. So it's kind of in that high class of beginner kind of thing. So yeah, it's not like some sort of like professional camera that's way beyond advanced and has everything. This doesn't shoot 4K, so it's a drawback there. However, it does shoot 1080p in both video and shots, pictures. There we go. So that's really actually why I bought it. Plus, it came with a lens. It's an 18 to 55 lens, 18 to 55 millimeter. EFS 18 to 55 millimeter. It actually came with, give me a second, record. It came with all these caps too. This is the cap for the lens, or cap for the actual camera. So I will show that to you. So that's actually what it came as. And then this cap actually goes on the bottom here. It attaches to there and fits on there. It's not really snug, but it fits on there just ever so slightly, so you don't wreck the piece, because the bottom actually has a it's got a magnetic piece that locks onto this that locks onto the front of this camera, so you can't break that, because if you break that, so when you're shooting, you know, if you move ever so slightly, or if you move quick enough or whatever, you might break it off. And then if this drops on the ground and it hits the ground just right, then it might shatter and break into a million pieces, and yeah, so much for your camera, or at least so much for your lens. So it came like this. Looks like a barrel, even though I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong couldn't throw this. I mean, he could, but he wouldn't want to. But this is actually a standard film lens for a lot of people. They usually start with the EFS 18 to 55 millimeter and branch out from there. I know I've been looking at a telescopic lens, honestly, because they shoot really, really far away. And I think you can actually see quite a bit as far as stars and galaxies and stuff like that. And I've been looking at shooting at the night sky, you know, for so I can see planets and stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. Plus, if you could capture like a nebula or a galaxy or something like that, somehow, I don't know how far those telescopic lenses reach, but I know that they're pretty darn far. And I found one online for like, I think it was 179, or maybe it was 109. I don't even remember. I'll have to check it out again. When I get it, I will post it on YouTube so you guys can see it, and then you can rate it or do whatever you need to do, I guess, whatever, you know. But yeah, that's the reason I got this. So I'm thinking, if not this video, it'll be next video, but from here on out, I would like to very much use this camera as my primary device for shooting my video. Why? Because it's got 1080p video, not unlike what I'm using now, and this is a bigger screen, mind you, but I got this camera for one of the primary purposes of shooting video, and it's a Canon T6i, so they're pretty decent cameras. Now, the upgrade of it, the T7i, and I do believe there's a T8i, are obviously better in features, not much, but they are better. But they were more expensive. So I chose the more affordable brand that still had pretty top-notch quality and everything like that. And then I saw another one online, I think it was a P900D, I think that's what it was called. And that was Canon too. And that's the whole pro setup, and it's got 4K video and stuff like that. It was 1193, I think, something like that, or maybe it was 1133, I don't remember. But anyways, yeah, so basically the take from this is, if you guys want to get this camera, I would say definitely go for it. Just, you know, think about it a little bit, because it's a little bit of a drop in the hat. And most people, you know, are selling it for anywhere from $300 to $700. I mean, you can still look up the price. Don't get me wrong. It's always good to look up the price, and the prices do range from seller to seller because these aren't new cameras. None of them are going to be new. The T6i was an older model. But it was a 1.2 before the T8i, and I mean, I've only had it for a little while because I didn't actually even realize it was coming. Technically speaking, I put in the bid for it originally, and let's see how I can phrase this to be nice. I put in the bid for it. I paid for it. I was waiting for it to come. The person who was selling it had shipped it already, and then it had waited and waited for about, I'm gonna say about 2 weeks. I figured it was a no-go, so I called it quits on the actual thing, and they returned my money, so everything was hunky-dory, a-okay. And then lo and behold, this shows up at my doorstep about 2 weeks later than that, and I was just like, are you kidding me? It took me a while to figure it out, but I actually had ordered something not too long before that, and I figured, oh, so the package I ordered before is just early. Okay. And then I looked at the address and I was just like, oh my gosh. This isn't what I think it is it? So that's why I didn't open the package on YouTube. Because I was initially thinking of opening the package on YouTube, but I wasn't sure. So I've actually talked with the people that I am going to decide, or am already paying off the amount, because they had refunded me the money, so I figured it only just, since I am actually planning on keeping this camera for hopefully years to come, I'm actually paying them back the original amount, because I figured that was the right thing to do. And I actually got 3 or 4 other people's opinion on that, and the original seller actually said that they appreciated my honesty and they were willing to set up payments with me. So now I'm in a payment plan sort of system thing. I've worked it out. But anyways, yeah, so I'm paying them back as we speak. And yeah, it's all hunky-dory. As long as I pay them back in full, you know, or in payments, and it gets to in full, you know, it's all good. It's all wonderful. Like Mario would say, "Waha!" That's not copyrighted. I said it. Just saying. Anyways, this is the end of my video, and I hope you like my camera. It will be featured in other videos, probably not outright, because I'll be using it at the time. So if I do feature the actual camera and you actually get to see it, I'm going to have to be using probably my tablet or something else to show it to you. And I may do a follow-up to this video to show you like the features on the camera and stuff like that. So I will be using my tablet then, but I plan on doing other videos as well. Hopefully for the foreseeable Wednesdays from here on out. And as far as schedule change, I guess we'll see. For now, it's just Wednesdays. But I plan on maybe in the future, if everything goes well with my YouTube channel and it kind of blows up again, maybe bringing back the Mondays and Fridays or whatever, you know. I'm not really sure. This is a 15-minute video, so I gotta go. Okay, I will catch all you dudes and dudettes on the flip side. Talk to you later. See you. Bye.